In the wild, the hunter often holds the power to decide fate, but sometimes that brutal balance suddenly shifts. Across the African savanna, where death hides behind every blade of grass, fangs and claws don't always win. With powerful curved horns, not just tools of defense, but symbols of survival, buffalo, wildebeest, and even rhinos have turned the tables on predators like lions, leopards, and cheetahs. Today we'll witness 35 extraordinary moments when prey didn't just survive. They fought back. Unexpected charges, fierce counterattacks, and raw instincts that rewrite the rules of nature. In a world where every second matters, even the hunted can become the hero. Weighing nearly 2,000 pounds, the buffalo launches the lioness into the air with a thundering impact. She scrambles away in retreat, leaving the bewildered lizard untouched. It's moments like these that remind us just how unpredictable the wild can be. Among the deep cracks of a sun-scorched desert, a leopard, the master of stealth, moves in silence. Its paws make no sound. Its gaze is locked on a young wildebeest calf beside its mother. Still clumsy, the calf senses nothing. And then, like lightning, the leopard strikes. But the mother reacts just as fast. She spins, lowers her head, and goes below. Her massive frame and fierce determination force the predator to reconsider. That same instinct has, time and again, changed the outcome of hunts once thought inevitable. The cheetah, nature's fastest land animal, can accelerate to 70 miles per hour in just a few seconds. It bolts like a living arrow, closing the gap in a heartbeat. Sensing the danger, the herd turns back. But from the other side, another cheetah reveals itself. Chaos erupts. Now isolated, the young wildebeest is forced to face the danger alone. Outmatched in speed and surrounded, it relies on sheer will, dodging, jumping, resisting. In the wild, survival isn't always about being the fastest. Sometimes it's about refusing to give up. But this chase is far from over. The predators move in sync, working together to trap the massive herbivore. Lions, expert group hunters, know exactly where to strike, the weak points. On the sun-scorched plains of Africa, the earth trembles with every step. A lone buffalo has become the target of a pride of lions.
Down quickly. Coming in there. I need to get it down.
But this time, they miscalculate the strength of the herd. Suddenly, from a distance, thunder arrives. The buffalo herd charges in, silent, unstoppable. One dominant bull hurls forward and slams into the lion mid-attack, launching it skyward in a stunning display of raw force. In the wild, unity can turn the hunted into heroes, and sometimes it's the prey who rewrites the rules of the hunt. In Yala National Park, Sri Lanka, where dense forest meets grassy clearing, a leopard waits in silence. Crouched low in the brush, its dappled coat blends perfectly with the shadows. The moment the calf cries out, the entire buffalo herd turns. With horns sharp as blades and bodies weighing over 1,500 pounds, they charge. The leopard, caught off guard, scrambles up a nearby tree, barely escaping the retaliation. In nature, surprise is a weapon, but unity is a shield. Even apex predators must retreat when the herd fights as one. And in that moment, the line between predator and prey begins to blur. Tensions between large species can erupt without warning. Standing over 10 feet tall and weighing more than 13,000 pounds, the African elephant is the largest land mammal on Earth. But the rhinoceros, armored with thick skin and a formidable horn, is no easy rival. Yet today, the elephant takes the offensive. With raw power, it charges forward, asserting dominance.
Oh my God, baby.
The rhino mother, faced with the risk to her calf, retreats.
Wow. Why did he do it?
As dawn breaks over the African savanna, a pack of African wild dogs closes in on an impala, driving it toward a nearby watering hole. But in the wild, a meal is never guaranteed. From the distance, sharp, eerie laughter echoes. Hyenas arrive, not to hunt, but to steal. With powerful muscles and crushing jaws, they show no fear of the wild dogs. Now, the impala finds itself once again facing a stronger predator. Lowering its long 30-inch horns, the impala turns toward the hyena, ready to strike back if attacked. This bold counterattack not only startles the intruder, but buys the impala a few precious seconds. In nature, even the vulnerable can deliver extraordinary moments, where survival instincts rise above all odds. In a sun-drenched swamp of Africa, a buck, exhausted from a relentless chase, races toward the river. As the buck pushes forward, one crocodile launches upward, clamping onto its hind leg with devastating force. In that split second, the buck thrashes wildly, driven by pure survival instinct. Miraculously, it breaks free and stumbles onto the bank, limping but alive. And today, the buck, battered but breathing, chose the right one. But not every creature is so lucky when caught between land and water.
That's incredible.
The mother, weighing nearly a ton and armed with curved, powerful horns, charges in without hesitation. She spins, slams, and places her body squarely between her calf and the predators. Though surrounded and wounded, she refuses to back down. Her fierce resolve rattles the pride's coordination, and in that crucial moment, the calf escapes back toward the safety of the herd.
Dude, shush man, be quiet. The baby, that what? Where is it?
In the wild, motherhood is not a sentiment. It's an instinct, a raw force that drives even the vulnerable to stand against apex predators. And sometimes that instinct can turn the tide of fate. The moment the threat is sensed, the ground trembles under pounding hooves. The lion is surrounded. It tries to flee, but age has stolen its speed. A single horned charge, then another. The lion is launched into the air, helpless against the strength of the herd. In the wild, no predator reigns forever. When prey unite, their retaliation can be more devastating than any hunt. Yet not all victims of predators surrender quietly.
You can't walk anymore.
In a quiet patch of lowland grass under the pale morning sun, a lone hyena creeps toward an easy target. Two adult antelopes, likely the mother and a sibling, react swiftly. Instead of fleeing, they stand their ground. While no match for the hyena's jaws, their speed and curved horns are weapons of their own. One strikes from the flank, the other delivers a powerful frontal blow. In the wild, predators don't always prevail. Sometimes survival is written by the horns, not the fangs. The hunted do not merely run. They resist, retaliate, and sometimes they win. These are not just tales of strength, but of instinct, defiance, and survival, etched into every species by evolution. Where brute force fails, timing, cooperation, and sheer will often tip the scale. Nature doesn't follow a single script. It surprises, it tests, and it teaches. If these powerful moments moved you, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Because in the wilderness, the most unforgettable stories are often told by those who refuse to be forgotten.